Is the New Providence infrastructural improvement project in jeopardy? And are the monies running out? Well, we put those questions to State Finance Minister Zhivargo Laing after allegations surfaced that the project could stall because funds were drying up. Shanique Miller has the answers in this report.
I really regret that this kind of alarm has been raised about a non-issue.
In fact, State Finance Minister Zhivargo Laing says the panic is unwarranted. Why? For one, the report being referred to is really a project profile and a good sign that the Inter-American Development Bank is considering the additional $65 million loan the government proposes to borrow.
Once the IDB's evaluation committee deems a loan application viable and valid, they will and are required 5 days afterwards to publish what is called a project profile. It's like if you go to the banker to get a loan for a house, and the loan officer gives the managers a summary of the loan application. That's what this project profile represents, and it describes what it is you need the loan for.
As for the $13 million the IDB is providing, Laing says it's standard and the money will be applied retroactively.
The retroactive application has to be made so as to ensure that any bills submitted in that period are able to be covered. One of the things that's true about the bills for this project is that when they are submitted, there's almost a 90-day period, 3 months afterwards, when the payments are made for them.
It is no secret the New Providence infrastructural improvement project is over schedule and over budget. In fact, the project, once pegged at $120 million, has been increased to $206 million once the government gets the additional $65 million loan from the IDB. But here are the reasons for the delays and additional expenses. You will remember the project started out as the New Providence Road Improvement Project and eventually expanded to fix plaguing utility issues, many of them unforeseen.
We also found that as we went underground, there were a number of utility requirements on the part of a number of our corporations that had to be affected. Now, you can decide to do these later and come back and dig up the roads to do it, or you do it now as you are doing the roads. So it's really basically an investment being brought forward as opposed to some extraordinary cost you would not have had to bear. And there were some delays in the project that also meant that you're going to incur more manpower costs on the part of the contract, etc., and so they will bill you for those.
The hike in the overall cost is also compounded by high fuel costs. But Laing insists it didn't have to enter the $200 million mark, that is, if the roadworks were done as planned in 2002.
This project has had significant cost increases because it was delayed from 2002.
While Laing does not expect any challenges in attaining the additional $65 million, he says the project, which is estimated to be around 75% finished, is moving substantially toward completion. Shanique Miller, ZNS News.